All righty. It's Thursday night, and we are here. Finally.
Oh, Father, we made it. Hallelujah. On a Thursday. Hi. And I'm drinking wine. Thank you, Lord. I'm here. I
What a
made
week.
it.
What a
Ain't it
week.
been a week? This week been in slow motion.
It's been Monday, and today's Monday. It's just been bonkers. Ugh.
Listen, don't even talk about it, child. Don't even say nothing, yeah? I'm telling you, listen. This has been a week. It has been a week. It's an almost over week. Glory to the God that we serve. And I'm starting on my wine today. I'm not waiting till Friday. How about it? So that's how it is. And it sounds like you done had the same kind of week I done had. I'm trying to get this thing right, y'all. I'm sorry. I had to put on the chart. Y'all forgive me. Yeah. Y'all know. Why black people? Is it crooked, Jesus? Oh, help, Father. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, listen. Look. Y'all. Listen. I'm excited.
Yeah. Why are you excited? What's going on?
Because it's my 30th episode.
That's heavy duty.
I remain consistent with this podcasting thing, baby. I love it. We've done all the things on here. We've been funny, cried, whatever. I'm going to be more funny this year, I think, because, I'm going to be 50.
50 is a beautiful age.
In August, and I'm excited about it. And I'm gonna get on here and make folks laugh. I'm gonna be showing all my stretch marks and everything this year because I just don't give a damn because I'm supposed to be 50 and I'm still alive. And you just gonna see what you see. So tonight I'm excited because one of the people who has spoken just sowed into my spirit and into this person y'all have seen me blossom into, for those of you who have seen me blossom from, and we'll talk about that. We're going to have the great Mercedes Miller on here tonight. The great Mercedes Miller. That's what we call her. There she go. Honey, that's the manifesting diva right there for those of y'all who don't know who she is. That is the great Mercedes Miller. And I'm just so excited about her being on here tonight. I don't even know what to do. I'm already drinking, but I'm going to let my guests come on here.
Well, that's a part of the show.
It's Crazy Carla's Concoctions. I'm already drinking. So before we bring Miss Mercedes on, I guess we're going to show my lone sponsor tonight. Now, listen. I need y'all to sponsor me. If y'all want to get on here and talk about your business or whatever, there go my email. If you want to sponsor me, by all means, you can email me, and I'll tell you about what you got to do. It's easy. All you got to do is pay me. That's really what you're going to do. And I'm going to advertise you, baby. I'm going to talk up your business like ain't nobody never talked it up before. And I'm going to do it every time I get on this podcast. And you going to go out here and audit Beyonce's internet. And people going to see it. Huh? Okay, now. First sponsor, only sponsor, forevermore sponsor, Sweet Lime Hair Care. Now, y'all know Sweet Lime is Micaiah Mitchell, and y'all know she keep me looking lovely. Never mind how I look tonight. That's not your business. But typically, she had me on point. This is my fault how I'm looking today, and that we'll talk about that because I got a play coming up, and it's just what it is. So Sweet Lime. You can reach out to her. She does natural hair. She does locks. She's the queen of color. She do everything. If you don't have natural hair, she does perms and all that good stuff too. She's good at doing, she do everything. So you can reach her at her phone number, 336-734-3307. She's on Instagram at sweet_lime LLC. And actually, now she's the sweetest lime. which is even better. So she's on IG at Under the Sweetest Lime, but it's still Sweet Lime, and you'll see she does a little daily inspirational talk with you. She just went out there and helped kids do their hair over there at I think it was Atkins. You know, she's a great person. So if y'all would check her out, and always remember, tell her Carla sent you. Okay.
There it is.
All right. So tonight we have the one, the only, the fabulous, the Mercedes L. Miller. Bring her on, Troy. Just bring her on here, because you know I'm excited about this.
She done. Her cam is off. Let me see if she can turn it back
on. What happened, sis?
I don't know. She was there in a while. All right. We'll give her a little second to catch up.
Okay, well, we don't give a second. Well, I know you said this been the Monday is Tuesday, Thursday is Monday, Wednesday is Monday, as you know, as we you know, it's been a week. And then I've been in rehearsals, and I got all these people in my head, and these characters. And, and I mean, what there she go? Hey, there she go, hot diggity. There she is, y'all. Look, I gave you that good old introduction, girl. You missed it. Huh? That was fantastic. Let me tell you. So, yeah.
Look, I had to do like y'all Queen B and make a late entrance even after.
That's all right. That's all right. Ain't nothing wrong with being fashionably. That's how we do it. You know how to. Now, you see I'm already drinking. This is Crazy Carla's concoction.
Yes, ma'am.
This is crazy. And I'm drinking wine. I'm drinking Shiraz. Actually, a good friend of mine gifted me this. This is Australian Shiraz, the good high end. I got given a bottle of almost, this is like the high end. This costs a little something. And it just lay on your tongue when you drink it. I love it. So by the time we get to the end of this podcast, who knows what I'm going to see? Good church people, put on your belts and you buckle up. Okay, so we have Mercedes on here. Mercedes. Listen, I'm gonna teach the people right now.
Yes.
Her name is not Mercedes. It is Mercedes. Correct?
Nor is it Mercedes. Nor is it Mercedes. Nor is it Mercedes. It's Mercedes. I always tell people, think of Exodus, Mercedes. Then you have the phonetic pronunciation.
Mercedes. Yeah. Yeah, it's easy.
It's easy.
Mercedes.
You know what? When my oldest nephew, Blake, was about 2 years old, he started speaking. And my childhood nickname is what my family calls me. And my sister taught him my childhood nickname because that's what he heard everybody saying. We also taught him Mercedes. And I said, if a 2-year-old can say it, a big ashy grown person can say it. And so right? And so so I've gone through different phases with the pronunciation of my name. Sometimes people when I was younger, I would get irritated, right?
Yeah.
Then when I was in my early 20s, mid-20s, I would say, girl, I don't care as long as they spell it right on the check. I don't care how they say it.
I know that's right.
As I've gotten older, I've noticed that sometimes it's just a matter of respect and disrespect. If you can't say it, that's one thing. But if you're intentionally saying what you want to say, that's altogether different. But it's Mercedes. And it's beautiful the way my parents decided to pronounce it.
So how did you, and that leads me to, how did you get the name Mercedes? Is your mom into Paris, or like what happened?
My daddy is into Mercedes. So my mom was 8 months pregnant with me, and there was a man named Lawrence Rucker who was the only Black salesman at right now it's Mercedes-Benz of the Triad. It has been for some time. Or Mercedes-Benz of Winston-Salem. At that time, it was Bob Neal Mercedes. So Lawrence Rucker was the only Black salesperson at the Benz dealership, and so of course that's who sold to my parents. Although my dad knew Bob Neal and David Neal and all of those, right? So my mom was 8 months pregnant. They didn't have a name for me. So Mr. Lawrence started saying Mercedes, all these different types of ways. He said Mercedes. My mama liked it, and that's what she named me. So it really
it's amazing how people get their names.
It did come from the car, but it's not pronounced like the car. Yeah.
But you do drive a
yes, ma'am.
Mercedes. Mercedes and her Mercedes. That's I always right. Feel when I see her Mercedes, that thing be clean too. Listen, I'm just so okay. I want to say this. When I first met Mercedes, I was like everybody else. I was like, oh, she ain't about the shit. So, am I supposed to say shit? I know it's my show. Yeah, I done said it now. So anyway, she don't play no games. You know, she just she come in.
Back up. You said she ain't about it, or she? Tell me, you said Mercedes ain't.
She ain't about the shit. She ain't with the shits. Yeah, you can tell. You can tell. You like you come in here, sit down. Let me give you this. Now, when I first met you, it was online. I hadn't met you personally. I kept seeing you post your things or whatever. Then when you started offering your classes, then, I tiptoed on over to Wake Forest. I took the chance because I was compelled to go to see you in person. But let me tell y'all, this woman has single-handedly changed my life and the lives of so many countless others. I can't even express to you how Mercedes really is the cheerleader that you never knew that you needed. There were times where I would be sitting around like, how am I going to do something? And I'm going to tell y'all one of the most craziest stories that me and Mercedes had, but it was because Mercedes was in my ear the whole time. Like literally every time I felt like I had a doubt pop up in my mind, I seen her looking down them glasses at me. I said, so I'm here to tell you, as serious as she is as serious as she is not. Mercedes, tell the good people, what's your zodiac sign?
I am a Leo.
Hey!
Leo.
Leo, y'all.
Listen, and I have learned in the past few years that y'all think it's a difference between a July Leo and an August Leo.
There is.
I'm a July Leo.
There's quite a difference most of the time, but we both spunky, just in a different way. I will say female July Leos are more intense than August female Leos, but I love July male Leos, and I would never date an August. Because it's two different things.
So what do you mean by more intense?
More intense. Y'all are just intense. Everything about you is more intense. You lean more. You're funny. You like to laugh and stuff, of course, which I know. Y'all, Mercedes will have you cracking up. Actually, she should be a comedian. Sometimes the way she say stuff and her delivery. And I like the fact that, she can say a good cuss word every now and then like me. I know y'all church folks just can't believe Mercedes, but she can cuss with the best. I love it. Because I got to have my good cussing friends in my corner.
Listen, you ain't got to tell everything.
Now listen, so she just who I need in my life. I remember one time I took Mercedes to a comedy show. Yeah. Yo, you remember that time I went to a Mercedes comedy show and that dude threw that money in my face? I said, hey. You said, girl, you better take that money.
That's right. I always get the money.
Yo, when I tell y'all that doggone Mercedes, she gonna make sure you get the money. She gonna make sure you get the money. Hey, Sean, peace, sis. That's That's the poetess, Miss Sunshine Mercedes Sunshine. She's one of my favorite people. And she has her own podcast on Fridays, and she does erotic poetry like twice a month, girl. It'll have your hair sizzling. It'll have your hot flashes flashing, honey. When you have the folk, she be having the folk on there. And we had fun in Charlotte this weekend. We needed it, unexpected fun. So Mercedes, you're a July Leo, but you about that money. And that's one thing I can say about every female July Leo that I know is an entrepreneur, pretty much. And I thought about that before I came on here. I know plenty of female July Leos, and they're either the boss, or they have their own company, or they're in charge at whatever company they work at. And I promise you, I could go down the list and just name them to you, you being one of them. And Mercedes is the manifesting coach. And for those of y'all who don't know,
I don't coach though.
Well, you don't coach. Well, she does, whether she know it or not. What do you call it, Mercedes? What's your title?
I'm a professional speaker and executive consultant. Now, if they want to call me coach because that's what floats their boat, then that's fine. But I do have a certification from the largest, oldest coaching federation in the country, but I don't call myself a coach. I don't. But you can if you want to tonight, if that's what helps your conversation.
She is a manifesting consultant. That's the proper term. I am a jokeologist, if you want to have the correct thing. And I make people laugh, and I'm, anxious, and now I'm a podcast. But Mercedes had something to do with this. Listen to me. When I first started going to Mercedes class, I started going to your class right when we did Her Story, His Truth, right? Because Carlos Messi just called me out of the blue and said, "Sis, hold on. Pinky? Girl, I hear things crashing in there. You all right?" "I'm all right." "Yeah, okay." Listen. I'm here with a 4-year-old. Y'all pray for me. And I'm having hot flashes and all the stuff. But Mercedes really took me from saying I wanna to I am gonna. I am. She was like, you gotta fix your mouth. And not only do you gotta fix your mouth, you gotta fix your thoughts. Yeah. And you gotta fix your words. And a lot of the stuff that y'all see me doing, Mercedes helped me to tap into it, because I, to be honest, I was the person who would say something positive and then negate it with something negative. Yeah. And a lot of people do it and don't think about it, because it's just a habit that most people have and don't realize they have it. Oh, I want to lose weight, but girl, I like fried chicken too much. Bitch, I want a man, but I can't, that kind of stuff. And you can't do that stuff. And Mercedes taught me, you gotta say what you mean and don't say nothing else. And write it down throughout the day. Say what you really mean. Y'all, I had post-its up. People were coming in. I got post-its in the bathroom, post-its on the mirror. This is before Mary Jane, baby. I got money. I got money sticking all around. And people say, why you got $5,000 wrote down everywhere? Because, baby, I manifested $5,000. What you mean I manifested? And then people will always ask me, and Mercedes, you don't know how many people now say, because of you, money flows to me easily and effortlessly. Because I say it to everybody. People say, why you say that? Money flows to me easily and effortlessly. Because money flows to me easily and effortlessly. Money falls out the sky for me all the time, unexpectedly, all the time, and those things. And so I want to thank you. I tell you all the time, I'm a crybaby, but y'all, Mercedes helped me more times than I can really count, whether she knew it or not. There was so many times, but I I'm just so grateful for her because she sold things into it, but she makes me laugh too. She makes me laugh. She is the funniest person. She can say something, or she can look down them glasses and baby and tear your day up, and I'll be hollering. And she's like me. She like bling. She like to be blinged out. She like to make a grand entrance. Now let me tell you something, Mercy. Baby, when I get my change money, when I get my big money, get ready for the fur. Damn, Peter, I'm gonna have my fur. I'm gonna have my fur studied. You see, I had Chewbacca on this weekend. I call that Chewbacca because that ain't a real fur, but she still look good. But baby, when I get some money, baby, y'all just might well get ready, cause baby, she coming out here. She gonna have on a panther, or snow line, or something. I'm gonna have it on, and you just go deal with it. Mercy, this where you from?
I'm born and raised in the Twin Cities of Winston and Salem.
She is from the Tray.
I'm from Winston Salem.
The Tray. That's what we call it. The Tray. Winston Salem.
Look, y'all just got that name when everybody started going to jail, right?
Oh, is that what it was?
You don't know where that name came from?
Girl, I thought it was because we was the third largest city in the triad. Because, you know, it's Greensboro, Winston-Salem, High Point. And I was always told that Winston...
Trey 34 is related to...
Girl, shut your mouth.
Prison. It's about prison.
Well, we had that in common, too. We both done prison ministry, and we'll get into that.
Yeah, but it's the Trefo did not come from the third largest. It's because 3-4 has to do with law enforcement and it has to do with prison. Yeah. So that's what I said. So y'all can say y'all from the Trefo if y'all want to. I'm from Winston-Salem. Thank you so much.
Well, hell, I'm for the Tray because I throw beer bottles sometimes, so you know it fit me. I'm for the Tray. What I say? Listen, so I just okay. So you're from Winston-Salem. You're Leo. You're an entrepreneur. What is it that you do in your own words? What is it that you do?
I help people understand the power of their thoughts and words and then use them to either get what they want or get more of what they want. I help people tap into what they already have in order to produce more peace, more power, more prosperity. Many times people are looking for everything outside of themselves to feel better, to do better, to be better. When the truth is everything, look, one of my monikers is everything you have is everything you need to get everything that you want. Whether it's the tangibles or whether it's the intangibles, you start with what you have to begin to shift things and turn things around. And be clear, some people are in a good space. They make good money, they have peace, they believe they're using the resources and tools, visible and invisible, that they have, but they still feel like they need something a little bit more. And what I help people do is understand, realize, and embrace that simple shifts can take you from the depths of hell to the heights of heaven. Simple shifts can take you from living in a nightmare to resting in a dream. Simple shifts can cause you to go from poverty to more than enough, but you've got to be willing to use what you have to move to it and or to move through it. Yeah. I help people do better.
She helps people to do better. Yeah. And with that comes a lot of uncomfortableness sometimes. I don't like asking people for anything. So now when you see me say, hey, I need a sponsor, or I need this, I need that, that's Mercedes at work. Because there was a time she had us do an assignment where she was like, put y'all Cash App up on y'all page. Tell people what you want and what you want it for. Now, at the time, y'all, when I was first started watching Mercedes, y'all, I was riding the city bus.
You was what?
Riding the city bus. You know, a lot of people don't know that. Remember, I was riding the bus. I was riding the bus. I was riding the bus when I first met you. I was getting rides and catching the bus.
I know that you manifested a car, but I didn't know you was riding the bus.
I manifested this car that I have now. Mm-hmm. But when I first started dealing with you, I was watching you on my phone on the bus stop. I had went through a divorce.
Wow.
I lost my car. I was riding a bus and I would sit on the bus stop every day. Girl, I was still smoking cigarettes back then. Girl, I'd be on the bus stop making videos. People would tell you, people say, Carla, your videos inspired me. But it started with me watching your stuff. I was watching your videos and I would be sitting on the bus stop saying, you know, I'm not going to be smoking too much longer. I'm supposed to give up cigarettes. Also, I'm supposed to get a car. I'm not going to be on this bus stop every day. Then I shifted from, I have a car. God is going to give me a car. And literally, that's what happened. I literally went on a car lot with no money and had a car.
I did not know that.
I spoke it. And you helped me to realize that I could talk myself into goodness. I could talk myself into wealth. I could talk myself into doing the things that I really want to do. And I'm still working on it because, you know, I'm not where I want to be yet. But as you can see, I'm moving in it. Because every day I'm writing, I'm saying the things, I'm believing in myself. I'm believing for my friends around me in a way that I really, 7-8 years ago.
So what happened with the Cash App?
Oh, so the Cash App. She said, y'all, put y'all Cash App up or whatever and see who gon', you know, because a closed mouth don't get fed, don't ask, don't get. I said, okay, I don't want to do that. And no explanation. I said, oh, I just feel like I got to explain to people why I'm asking for money. So at first, I would put it up, you know, people, girl, Cash App would go off. I said, Cash App start going off. I said, wait a minute, hold it. So then when I really got the boldness to say, hey, look, I need a car. Because my car is towed up. I need a car that's going to get me back and forth to these comedy gigs, whatever. When I tell you, people just started coming out the woodworks, giving me money. People I hadn't even talked to in years. People was just hitting me up, giving me money. And I was able, with my money that I had saved up with their money, to go to the car lot. And it's so crazy. I kept writing down, I want a Nissan Rogue. That was my dream car. That's what I wanted. Okay? At the time. But now I'm aiming for my, y'all don't laugh. But we're going to get to that too. I'm going to get that car. But I was writing it down every day. I want it. So when I went to the car people, they were like, well, you know, with what you make and, you know, what you could put down, we can't get you into that, but we can get you in a Nissan Altima. Cool. I was like, it's a new car. It's going to get me where I want to go. It's nice. So the very day, now mind you, I still kept writing, I want my Nissan Rogue. Y'all, the day I went in there to get my car, that man said, did you say you wanted a Nissan Rogue? And I said, yeah. He said, you ain't going to believe this, but we got 3 in. Wow. Last night in your price range, and this one ain't hardly got no miles on it. Y'all, my car barely had 20,000 miles on it. And right when I tell you, I shouted in them people parking lot like I was at Philip Chapel, baby. I shouted all around the parking lot. The little man said, oh Lord. He said she gonna have church, baby. And I done grabbed their hands and skipped around the parking lot. Honey, did I tell you? I done called called Mercy's helped me get a plane ticket to Houston. Y'all, I went to audition for Angie Stone. I came home one day. I didn't have the money. Mercy's, she is my witness. I came home and it was a check in the mail for almost $1,000.
Yep.
The night I needed my ticket and I didn't have no money. Came home to a check in the mail.
My mailbox is a money box.
My mailbox is a money box.
Yeah.
If y'all don't know that affirmation, y'all better start writing it, saying it. I'm telling you, them two affirmations that will save your life. My mailbox is a money box, and money flows to me easily and effortlessly.
One of the things, Carla, is we live in a culture, and only culture I can talk about like right now. You all right?
Yeah, hold on.
Only culture I can talk about right now is the one that I live and grew up in. But in our culture, we have been taught you're not supposed to ask for anything. In our culture, we have been taught that, and we live and breathe that it's begging if you ask for something. I can't tell you how many people I've seen post, if you put your Cash App up on your birthday, it's begging, or Cash App did not create this app so y'all could be begging on your birthday. And that is the mindset that people have about asking for help, for sponsors, about selling. Hell, y'all don't even want your children to bring no order forms home for Girl Scout cookies and for popcorn because you don't want to ask people. And what I always say is, you either sell or you will be sold. You either ask or you will go without. And part of manifesting is shifting your heart, mind, and spirit so that you can tap into the promises of God, But the other part of that is ask. Like, listen, before Cash App shut my Cash App all the way down, I literally posted. So my birthday is 7/27/72. So literally for the entire month of July, a few years ago, before they shut my Cash App down, every single day, I just posted happy birthday to me, send your birthday blessings. And people talked trash, but honey, I did not care, because when I tell you, in number 27 and 72, I got over $2,700 in a 30-day time. Don't play with me. Over $2,700 in a 30-day time period just on Cash App. That don't include what people sent to my post office box. That don't include what they sent to me through PayPal. So we got to shift our mind about asking, about requesting, about simply understanding that money is a tool so that we can all live better lives and help the people we love and the people that we want to serve to help them live better lives. But if you're constantly going without and wishing and wanting in a state of angst and anxiety, that's not how we came. That's not why we came to this planet to live. We need to realize that if we truly believe that we can live in prosperity, we can rest in abundance, we have access to the keys to the kingdom, then we can't just say it. We actually got to do what's necessary to shift the atmosphere and shift our mindset that all of those things come to us, not just once, right? Not just when the car broke down and we need it fixed, not just when we're about to get evicted, not just when foreclosure is about to take place, not just when the telephone is turned off. It needs to be a way of life for us so that we have sustained cash flow, so that we have sustained peace, power, prosperity, personally, professionally, spiritually, physically, and financially.
Ooh, wait.
Say you believe you can speak things into existence, then damn it, do it. Like, don't just be waiting until all hell is breaking loose. Do it in the midst of peace so you safeguard yourself against all hell breaking loose.
Okay. Well, when we come back, we halfway, so we got to show the artist of the week. So we're going to come back. We're going to talk some more about what you do. We're going to put up your site. We're going to laugh a little bit. Uh, I definitely got to talk about how our class, and I mean our class, I went to your intensive, which was
intensive.
I can't even, when I try to tell people about it, I can't. Let's go to the artist of the week, Troy, and then we're going to come back. We're going to talk about that.
Alrighty. This is one of our blast artists. His name is Yamasani, and this is called The Circle of Life.
It touches on reincarnation too. It touches on previous lives and how your karmic debt is what it's called in a previous life. Determines what you do in this life, what happens to you in this life.
Well, man,
so like your
that
karmic debt
man, like
turns into challenges
times
that you got to overcome in this life. And if you don't overcome the challenges, you're going to go do them again. So I already know that like the temper and all that. I already know that was one of my karmic debts. Sexual energy, like just sexual addictions and things of that nature. I already know that was a part of my karmic debt. Like I know what I had to overcome. Alcoholism, I had to overcome that.
You said karmic debt.
Karmic.
Oh, now that's real. Pops a rolling stone and flatten grass fields. My mandatory raps a passive vax bill. React like Drax will, relax, I'm past chill. This manifestation of imagination is just a creation of communication within integration system like the Matrix filled with entertainment past this education. Court-appointed lawyers for blacks in litigation. Corporate enormous tax cut and evasion. Saw George Floyd on the news and couldn't take it. It's hard to tightrope walk it all, but I'm a Grayson. One day we not gonna be passive with the slaying. One day we might just put action to the saying. One day we'll stop all the blasting and the spraying and stop carrying your weapons that will smith you like Jaden. To be free to you, to them is disobeying. They told you to get into heaven, you needed praying. They left out the heavens, your thoughts, and where you haven. It's not you, it's we, it's deep, it's complicated.
One day you have it, one day you have it, go away. One day you have it, one day you have it, go away, go away. Don't take it serious, serious. It's an experience, experience. Don't take it serious, serious. It's an experience, experience. Shine bright like a solar light. Know we can make everything alright. Yeah.
Shine bright like a solar light and know you can make everything alright. Yeah.
Shine bright like a solar light. You know we can make everything alright. Yeah.
Shine bright like a solar light and know you can make everything alright. Yeah, you gon' get it today. I'ma send it your way. This a clinic, don't forget every visit you pay. It's cringeworthy to say I've been perfect, cause hey, the kids calling my name. I'm too busy to play. This a scrimmage, shirt skins, the ending is late. Life's a scary movie with hands digging your plate to take the dividends, dollars and pennies you make. I'm transparent with you, even when you really opaque. Marcus Aurelius states, everything you hear is an opinion, not a fact. But is that really the case? Cause we all know planes leave a chemical trace. And we knew he was guilty, you see Zimmerman's face. And we all want to crash in the video chase. And we want that hottie to let us feel on her waist. And we know one day we will see God's grace transcend our body and be up in outer space.
Bright like a solar light. Know we can make everything alright. Yeah. One day you have it, one day you have it. Shine bright like a solar light. You know we can make everything alright. Yeah. One day you have it, one day you have it. Don't take it serious, serious. It's an experience, experience. Don't take it serious, serious. It's an experience, experience. Shine bright like a solar light. Know we can make everything alright. Yeah.
Shine bright like a solar light and know you can make everything alright. Yeah.
Shine bright like a solar light. You know we can make everything alright. Yeah.
Shine bright like a solar light and know you can make everything alright. Yeah.
And that is Yamasani with Dr. C. Rich and Circle of Life. And if you are an artist or even up and coming comedian or even a spoken word poet that would like some exposure, you can go to blastmusic247.com and register as an artist for free. That's blastmusic247.com. Changing the industry one artist at a time. All right, ladies, back to y'all.
Thank you, Troy. Nothing's by happenstance. That song was a song about manifestation.
Yeah, it was good.
And it just happened to be on this show tonight. Had no idea. Troy had no idea. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just telling you, everything lines up. We speak things into existence. I love Yamasani. I love that song. I love On the Wall where it has your body is your most priceless possession, and how old girl showed her all her degrees on the wall. She said, you gonna have it. Keep going. You know, and he's going from door to door. Like the whole thing is a vibe, right? So, oh gosh. I want to speak to people in our class. Y'all, in just the classes that I attended, I'm telling you over the years, and I'm telling y'all, Mercy spoke about our health, our mental, our money, our spiritual, all of that, right? And how you can manifest health, wealth, mental, wellness, all the things. We had a sister in our class, Karen. Shout out to Karen. Karen had stage 4 cancer, but she manifested her healing. She went to Peru and got it. And we raised money, and she went. We had Beth, who has her own cigar business. And I remember when she was sitting in class and she was just starting, things. We had the brother with the black seed oil business. We had the minister and his wife. We had several ministers in our class. We had so many people that I remember when we were all sitting in that class together, just believing for each other and believing for ourselves. But it started with Mercedes saying, I remember the average billionaire has 7 streams of income. How many streams of income do you have, ma'am, sir? If you want something, open up your mouth and ask for it. And there was things like that I was like, oh my God, I can't ask people for nothing. I'm sitting around here with stuff, I'm without stuff, and all it would take for me to open my mouth. And when I did it, I was so shocked at who sold into me. I mean, complete strangers would give me money. I had people walk up to me in a grocery store. I had one lady, I didn't know her. She said, I see orange over you. And I said, what
that
you
was
mean?
You in the airport, wasn't it?
No, that was different. That was when, so when I got to Houston, y'all, I auditioned to be Angie Stone in the biopic, which, by the way, they still have not shot that biopic, And I heard that they cast, y'all know Vanessa that used to play on Burning Match? Vanessa. She's going to be young Angie Stone. They still have not cast grown Angie Stone. But Angie Stone whole crew and family and friends thought I was Angie Stone when I was in Texas. But when I got to Houston, I at first didn't have the money to go to Houston. Money came in the mailbox. I was able to buy my plane tickets. I got there. I got upgraded to my own personal suite. Just a whole bunch of stuff happened. But when I got to the airport, y'all, I went to go call an Uber. My cards wouldn't work. And I noticed it was a little elderly white lady. She was walking around. I saw her and she came and sat across from me. And she was talking to me and she said, what's wrong? Because I was trying not to be anxious. I was like, okay, I had money on my card, y'all, but my card would not work. And she said, God told me to walk over here and give this to you. That woman gave me 2 crisp $100 bills.
I remember that.
And she left. When I tell you, I hit Mercedes instantly. I said, I was walking, girl, I was crying so hard. Y'all. And then when I got to my hotel room, the little driver, he was an African man. He ended up being my personal chauffeur the whole time I was down there. And I was like, I just was so overwhelmed. But every day I just kept getting up and doing what she said. Money flows to me easily and effortlessly. I have unlimited favor. You know, I have, and I just be speaking these things like now. I get up and I touch my crown. I call forth financial freedom. We don't say we broke, y'all. We don't say we in debt or we gonna be debt free. Mercedes teaches us to say we are financially free, because saying debt free brings up negative connotations. We say we're financially free. Yep. And it's all the things that is Mercedes Miller that has helped me. And if you were ever to take her class, so Troy put up her banner with her website and stuff on it so people can see. I just want y'all to tap into this lady, because I promise y'all she will change your life. She's changed my life in so many ways. You can follow her there at the website listed on Facebook. She does classes. She does intensives. She does, and I'm gonna tell y'all, get your nerves together, because she gonna pull stuff out of you and you're gonna be weeping and things, but it's gonna work. I promise you it's gonna work. And she tells you things in such a funny way sometimes. One time I was getting stuff left and right, and Mercy would say, stay right there. Stay right there. You vibrating high, girl. You stay right there. Girl, when I was getting that money, y'all, money was just coming down on me. I'm telling you, Mercy said, stay right there. You vibrate high. And I ain't gonna tell you what she said, but I'm telling you, baby, that thing went out through me. I said, between Mercedes, Marviette Usher, who I'm gonna have on here. That's another one who she walks in that doggone, she's speaking and plow, it happens. I love Mercedes too, because even though I'm not a member of the prestigious sorority, I love her because she is. And y'all know I love her. What's your sorority says? Tell the people.
Delta Sigma Theta.
Yeah, she is a Delta Sigma
Sorority
Theta.
Incorporated.
You understand? She is. And they doing great things out here in the land. Yes. And she's just changed my life. I forgot about our friend. God, I said the wrong name. One of our people in our class, he's now on tour playing the bass for.
Is he really?
Girl, he on tour. He been doing it up, girl. And that's what I said. I was like, I'm so happy because everybody that was in our class is thriving. Yeah. They're literally thriving because we changed our mindset.
Yeah.
And he played, I'm going to have him on here too. He was playing for Jackie Wilson during a Black Theater Festival, and that translated to him being on tour.
Wow.
So now he's touring and he's just everywhere. And right now, I think it was, I was following Chester. It's so funny. I follow Chester Gregory on Instagram because, he heavy into the Zodiac like I am too. And I think they were in Vegas. They were in Texas. They just left Louisiana. Now I think they somewhere in the world. And wow. It's because he spoke these things. He's doing music. He's acting. He's, he was on Hallmark with the movie. I said, we out here doing our thing. But it's because.
What Hallmark movie was it?
Christmas in Harmony.
I promise I thought I saw that boy and I was like, that is not him.
He played Derek Luke's brother.
I thought that was him.
That was him, girl, but he didn't have no speaking lines. And I was like, listen, Mercedes, you help a lot of us. And he went to the intensive with us You know, my cousin Brittany,
Mm-hmm.
girl, she just been getting promoted. She got a house, like these things. And you helped us. You helped us to believe
That's
that
a
we can
blessing
do
to
these
hear.
things.
Yeah.
And so I just really am so excited every time, you know, Shine. Like I tell you, we don't say we broke. We say our money in circulation. All right. And there's so many things that we do that y'all got to follow Mercedes. I'm telling you, if you tap into her, she'll get you right. I promise you. And then, but she'll do it. You know, sometimes she'll say stuff to you, make you cry. But then a lot of times she'll say stuff to you, make you laugh. Okay. And I love it. She's a really cool person. I'm gonna tell you one time where I was tickled by you.
Wait, hold it now. Yeah, hold it now.
Yo, Mercedes is first of all not in a bad way, but she tickles me because she'll just say something and you'll be like, "But girl, this one lady was talking about her relationship with her husband," and then Mercy said, "Girl, just go home and get naked."
I might have said it different though. I said, go home and ride your husband.
She said, "Go home and just have sex with your husband, girl."
Go
And
home.
it was so funny. The woman was like sitting there. We was all looking like, yeah. But girl, after that, you start seeing her glow. She started glowing. I said, "Oh, that thing over there get some ping, girl. She get that whole sanctified married ping, yeah." And I'm telling you, it just changed your life, right? Oh Lord, I thank you. What else did you have us to put up, Mercedes? What else did you want us to show tonight? Was that the only two things?
I think it was information about I currently have a year-round program that people can become a part of where 2 or 3 times per month I do a full-on teaching about how to tap into your power to speak, to what specific empower plays and things to do to hone your power and to harness it so that you can see manifest specifically what you desire. But I don't think he has it. But if you go to my Facebook page or my Facebook group and reach out to me, I can send you the information about how you get that good teaching.
And there's the link right there, y'all. If y'all copy that link, or just inbox me, I can add you to the group. I am an admin, and I'm telling you, baby, this thing has worked. You know, you gotta laugh sometimes. If you don't laugh, you're gonna cry. If you don't cry, you're gonna laugh, right? Just choose one, right? But what you better stop doing is talking about some what if and I'm gonna, because that don't work. You know what I mean? I said I'm gonna be a podcaster. I want my own podcast, and woof, just like that. Troy, I met Troy through Carlos. Carlos has been my saving grace in a lot of stuff. Whether he knows it or not, he has been the pathway for me to do a lot of things, but God is blessing him too, because he's not stingy with his blessings. When God blesses him, he blesses others. And there's others in our arts community who we owe a debt of gratitude to Carlos Manson. I just thank Troy. I thank Rock. I thank all the brothers, Danny, for doing my music. So Rez, sorry, I call him by his government name. But you know, I thank all the people who have believed in me, you know, and you got to have people behind you who believe in you. And Mercedes, I thank you for being one of those people in my life. I mean, it's amazing what you can do when somebody say, "Girl, you got it. Just keep going." I had an opportunity to film with a major studio, and it fell through. But guess what? I got like 3 or 4 other opportunities out of that falling through, and it was a lesson. It was a lesson in how to move in this world, this performance world. And the blessing that I thought it was going to be it wasn't, but it turned out to be more than that because it exposed me to more. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful for every lesson. You know what? This is my 50th year. I might throw that cash up. I might throw that cash up tonight, girl. I might throw that cash up tonight. Because I'm trying to tear y'all nerve up all 2023. Y'all gonna see my ass and stretch marks and stomach and everything. I don't give a damn. I'm gonna do it all because I want to, because I'm fast.
Do it, girl. Do it.
I'm gonna do it. And listen, somebody son somewhere, if you're listening and you got good paying and some money, holler at me. I'm just kidding. No.
No, she ain't.
I ain't kidding. I'm for real. Okay, so listen. Do you like steak and shrimps? I like steak and shrimps. Mercedes. Mercedes.
Yes.
Are you single?
Do what? No,
Are
I'm
you
not.
single?
So we're just gonna say no. I'm not. Keep it moving.
Look, there go Jackie. Oh, that's another one. That's another one who's been utilizing your principles. You see, she's putting out an EP. She's been writing.
I didn't see that.
Yes, girl. She got a single out, and she got another one coming out. And just, girl, you have touched so many people, whether you know it or not.
To hear.
I'm gonna start crying because it's just really. Sometimes it takes somebody else showing you the formula. Because sometimes people don't take the time to show people how to do something. You'll tell somebody how to do something,
right?
But you don't show them how to do something, which is something different.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's one of the things I always say. We always hear people say that you can speak things into existence, but did anybody ever tell you how? And that's what I do. I tell you how. I show you how. Jackie
said, "Hey y'all, it works."
Yeah, they tell you can speak those things that be not as though they were, but did they show you specifically how to get it, how to keep it, and how to keep doing it? And that's back to your original question. That's what I love to do. That's my great love.
It. And I thank you. I thank you because it makes me want to spread it. I be like, y'all, go listen to Mercedes because she gonna help you. She gonna help you get yourself together. And with Jackie, we and her, we have learned not to say certain things, even in joking sometimes, because Jackie was like, Lord, I want to remodel my house. I want to do this, that, and the other. And you know Jackie's house burnt down. You didn't know that Jackie's house burnt down. And she was going through it, girl. But honey, the insurance company, they building her the house, rebuilding her house. She getting a brand new house. And they over there fixing her house right now. We said, oh, glory to God. And I said, you said it. You put it in the universe not knowing that God said, listen, this ain't gonna be how you want it to be, but this how it's gonna be. And she still is getting the house of her dreams where she wanted it to be. And I said, that's beautiful. Sometimes you just don't know how things are gonna work. And I just, with this podcast, with Troy and the Brothers of Blast, with Soul Reds and his music ventures, Soul Reds, he makes music. I mean, he made my music for my podcast, but this man makes music for award-winning movies and things. I feel blessed. I don't, and I'm not going to say I don't deserve it. I do deserve it. I deserve every good thing that I get. Your words are powerful. And girl, I'm going to tell you the hardest thing for me not to say is men ain't shit. Baby, I be having to bite my tongue not to say it. And I be like, men are wonderful creatures, God. I won't have a man with good pain and a good heart in the name of Jesus. That's what I be writing down. I believe it. It's going to happen. I receive it. But I got to get out my mind.
Yeah. You got to clean up that energy, honey.
I'll clean it up.
Clean up that energy.
So, Mercedes, I thank you. You're the best. Is there anything else you want to share with the people before we get out of here tonight?
My biggest thing is that you have the power. Make sure you intentionally use it. Program your own mind to create the life you desire, or somebody will program your mind to do what they want you to do.
And let me
power, use it for your best life.
Y'all see this? This is my notebook. These are all the things I've been writing every day. I am one of the world's greatest entertainers. I am financially free.
It is so.
I am peace. I am joy. You know, and those things have manifested. And I want to thank you, Mercedes. I want to thank you because you really helped me to realize that I can't speak things into existence. And I'm just grateful. And I'm sorry, it's just called drinking. Y'all forgive me. So I thank you, girl, and I just wish you the best that life has to offer. And y'all go follow her. Y'all get on this. I'm telling you, she gonna help change your life. She really, really will. She'll show you what to do. And until next time, Crazy Carla's Concoction is signing out. And we'll see y'all. Now, next week, we're not going to be on here. Let me tell you why. Because Carla's doing a Raisin in the Sun. I'm in a Raisin in the Sun, y'all, the play. And I play Miss Johnson. And y'all are going to never forget her. And we're doing 6 shows over at Milton Rose Theater, Haynesbrand Theater downtown. Please come out and support the arts. Please come out. Also, I'm doing a stage play called Tomorrow Still Ain't Promising. I'm going to have that cast on here as well. So y'all come out, support your girl. Thank y'all for helping me to realize my dreams. Podcasting, acting, comedy. I'm still rolling out here in these comedy streets. I love y'all. Y'all have a great week. And thank you, Mercedes. You have a good one. Thank you, Troy.